I'm Amy, I come from Egypt.
My name is Jerin Rabbani. I'm from Bangladesh.
Young ambassadors Emy and Jerin discover the colors of Piet Mondrian.
I like the street.
What is this sign though? It's everywhere.
It's everywhere in the street.
Yeah. Look, it's up there too. Is it something like a national festival?
Maybe, because it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Piet Mondrian.
Piet Mondrian?
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, it says they have his collection in the Gemeente Museum.
Oh, do you want to go watch it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Piet Mondrian, original name Pieter Cornelius Mondrian, is one of the world's foremost modern artists. Born in the Netherlands on March 7, 1872, he became famous for painting in primary colors and straight lines. He paints the world as he sees it.
Hello,
I'm Jerin.
I'm Lieke.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome in the Gemeente Museum.
Could you please introduce yourself for us?
Yes, my name is Lieke and I work here at the Gemeente Museum as a researcher, specifically for the Mondrian and the Style celebration year, in which we celebrate 100 years of the style. So here we are,
Thank you.
the Mondrian and the Style wing. So this is a permanent exhibition wing that opened in 2011, and that's really truly the first home base for the style and also for Mondrian in the Netherlands. So on this wall there is a collection of early works by Mondrian, and these paintings he made after he graduated from the Arts Academy in Amsterdam. But after you graduate, you have to find your own style. And for Mondrian, he used a lot of landscapes to try and discover what he wanted to paint and what kind of style he wants to paint. He lived in Amsterdam, and here you see like a city scene. So he went into the city, but also outside of the city. And I think what's really nice is the variety of topics that he painted. So he paints, there's a lady doing the laundry, and here's a little laundry line. And at some point in the first decade of the 20th century, he realizes that for him it's much more about capturing the atmosphere of a particular landscape. And I think in this wall, this painting is quite crucial for that, because here it's really no longer about what he portrayed. You don't really recognize anymore what it is. It's much more about color. So you see the ochre yellow and the touches of blue and a bit of pink and reddish coming through it. So it's much more about atmosphere and experience that he captured here. Like I said, he's more free to express himself in these paintings. For Mondrian, color was much more a way of capturing a particular viewing experience. So for him it was really important how someone views the landscape. And this painting is a really nice example of that, because here he painted a mill, as we see. And what he did here was he wanted to translate the experience of looking into really bright sunlight, and he wanted to paint that on a canvas. We already see the combination of primary colors. For us now that very well resonates with Mondrian. Here we have two apple trees that he painted. It's a very well-known motif that Mondrian used. Yeah, so if you compare the two paintings, what's really nice is that here you see very well that Mondrian reached a new invention, so to say, that the difference between foreground and background becomes minimal. Here's the Grey Tree from 1911, and that's the last painting that he made when he was still in the Netherlands. In 1911, Mondrian decided, if I want to make a new art, then I have to be there where the new things emerge and where they are initiated. And at that time, for the visual arts, that was Paris. He was 39 years old and he was engaged to a woman in the Netherlands, but he decided, no, if I want to make this new art, I should not be distracted by any woman on my side. So he quit his engagement and he cancelled his rent and he moved to Paris early 1912.
Is this the famous painting that Barack Obama took a picture of the background with it?
Yes, he visited the museum in 2014 when there was the Nuclear World Summit that was hosted in The Hague. And he was very much impressed by the Victory Boogie Woogie, as it's called. It's Mondrian's last painting. During the stay, Barack Obama visited 2 museums. He went to the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, where there's the famous photograph with him in front of the Night Watch, the famous painting of the 17th century. And he came here to stand in front of what we like to say the Night Watch of the 20th century of Mondrian's Victory Boogie Woogie.
Do you see Mondrian's influence on current artists?
Well, I think Mondrian, because his painting style became so iconic, still influences a lot of artists today, especially the idea of using a visual language that doesn't necessarily represent something, so an abstract language that you can create a whole new world with. And I think that idea appeals to a lot of artists today. But he also influenced a lot of designers. I mean, he influenced a lot of people who create artistic products far beyond the visual arts. It's really visible everywhere today.
So, did you like exploring Mondrian's art today?
Yeah, I really loved it because those colors are so nice and I never knew what those were. And I love that the culture is mixed with the whole city and that everybody is participating in it. And you?
It was really eye-opening. I've always seen the art of Mondrian everywhere, but I didn't understand what was it. It was eye-opening. Shall we sit?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Diplomat TV. For any feedback, ideas, or suggestions about our program, please email us at contact@diplomattv.com. We look forward to hearing from you. See you back next episode.